Hey there, Coastal Bend. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. We are taking a look at our tropical forecast, right? So there is a chance of development in the Gulf. Here are my thoughts. This area this system is going to battle some wind shear in the Gulf. That's going to limit its chance of development. The path is very dependent on the strength of high pressure, and additionally, heavy rainfall is going to be likely, but that's mostly on the coast from Florida to Louisiana. A slim chance we get a little rainfall in East Texas. Right now, here's a look at our tropical overview. What I want to point out is you can really see the wind shear in this look. There's still just a medium chance of development from the National Hurricane Center, the center of the storm just over the Florida panhandle there. And so as long as the center keeps interacting with land, that's going to keep it weaker and limit its chances of development. There is wind shear right south of where this area of potential development is. That's going to work to limit it. So it just has this fine little tunnel where it may have a chance of developing. I also want to point out over South Texas, you see, if you look closely, it's hard to see on this map, there is a brown haze. We do have a layer of Saharan dust that will be with us today. We'll clear that out as we head into the weekend. Our tropical wave Invest 93. It does have a title. It's called an invest because the National Hurricane Center is investigating it, meaning the hurricane hunters can fly into this storm, and we're keeping an eye on where the center is. I want to point out a lot of these forecast models don't necessarily start at where the center of that storm is. They're all just a little off. So where that center goes will have a big pull on how quickly it turns north, because the more it interacts with land, the quicker it's going to take a northward turn. So that's something to keep in mind as we continue to track the system, but all guidance really keeping it out of Texas. So pretty confident in that. When we take a look at our rainfall forecast, even if the computer will go back, it may not. But when we take a look at our rainfall forecast, you can see still South Louisiana is the target zone of much of that heavy rainfall, as well as portions of South Mississippi, southern Alabama, coastal Alabama, Mississippi, as well as areas closer to kind of Pensacola, Florida. Taking a look at our futurecast, you'll see the rain in these areas, the southern states, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, through Wednesday. We're starting to see some rain into Louisiana, really picking up as we head into Thursday and Friday. This is when the heavy rainfall is going to be possible with a flooding risk across South Louisiana. Now, I want to point out there is a stretch across the Texas coastline. That's the wind shear pulling the system in that direction, even though it wants to turn north. And so there is a low chance we see a little rain really Friday, maybe Saturday, but those chances are pretty slim to none. As far as my thoughts locally, we are saying goodbye to rain across much of Texas. Hello to heat, more heat. It's already hot. We're going to get hotter. And there is a little Saharan dust in the forecast, but that's going away by the weekend. As we say goodbye to the dust, we are saying hello to heat index values that are going to be around 110, particularly for Corpus Christi. As far as air temperatures go, we're going to be around 95 today, tomorrow, Friday. Then our temperatures get into the upper 90s. Normal high this time of year is 94, so we're not too far off from that. This is not really abnormal heat for us, but regardless, it is still hot, so make sure you're staying hydrated. Barbie, John Thomas.